VNEA Pool Championships. We got the team matches starting and underway here. The Motley Q's versus PFN Great Mix. I'm joining the booth with Mr. Scott Simonetti.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Daniel.
Yes, sir.
I'm Scott Simonetti with Omega Billiards TV. I got a little info I got to give you because we're jumping in just the beginning of this doubles match or teams match. They had their annual, shotgun break, so we covered that, and we couldn't cover the stream at the same time. So these guys started while we were in the main room. This is a little hectic because I don't know any of these players, but it's 1-0. If we could do a score as the team score, it would be 1-0 grade 8. But playing on this league, they're using both tables, so 2 matches going at once. But we're going to be covering this first table. This is going to be our primary coverage. We commentate on this table 8. And I do believe this is the first game. So they're on game 2 on the table next to them, which is their second table they're using. And table 8, this table you're looking at, still first game. So we're going to put up a great 8 game 1 there, Daniel, on the scoreboard.
Yes, sir.
If you're going to put the teams, because they only play 1 game apiece. So that team has 1,
Copy.
and it's a race to 5. So we're just starting out on day, I believe, 6. But the team events start. We had singles and scotch doubles and all that for the past couple days. I know that most of you viewers probably saw one of our streams, being part of the league, checking in, so you might heard my voice. We're going to hear it all week. But we have doubles coming up. I do believe at one point today, we'll be having a women's masters singles 9-ball finals. Not sure, can't promise. But right now, we have grade 8 mix trying to pocket a ball. I'm going to try and catch up and see who's who, but I think he's jumping this 14. Wow, nice shot. That's a wonderful shot. So, Daniel, what we're going to try and do is we're going to just try and keep a track on who wins that game 7, so at least we could try and update the team score so we don't have to go running back and forth. So if you keep an eye on that, we'll keep an eye on this one also. So I believe the gentlemen, I'm going to find out their names. I got to get a roster. Like I said, we got a little bit late start on this match. In future matches, we'll have a roster so I can at least say who's shooting at the table. I don't know the gentleman's name. I know his team. Wow, that was a good shot. Some of these guys must play real good. But I think he's going to be able to get his team tied, or I'm sorry, take a 2-0 lead. Oh, I jinxed him. Made such good shots, 2 good shots. But he does. I do believe this gentleman said his name was Mike, but I don't want to say it. But I met him earlier, and he goes the 4 on the side. He's got to be careful because he's on that side rail. It's hard to dig in and put draw, so you're going to be shooting at this scratch. He should be okay, but if it's tough off that bottom rail, he's fine. Easy ball. All right, 8 saves him. I don't think Mike's got a good shot. Even if he tried to pocket the 5, it'd be tough pow position to the 8. So I think we're going to be looking at a safety game. It's just that 14 is a hanger. Tough to defend. Got to really sneak him and hide him. I don't know if he could just thin off the 5 and try and play, hide and seek. It's a tough roll. Made a good shot. He's going to try and turn it to the left. Nice shot. I still think that 14, I mean, it's tougher, of course, but I still think even at this angle, he might be able to get this ball in. But it's close. He might have played a great shot by Motley Crue. Mike, I believe his name is. Motley Crue Hughes. I said Motley Crue. He's calling it. I mean, it's tough. Okay. So it was a little bit too much of the cushion involved. He's a nice shot on the 5. It's a steep cut, but if you roll it, you make it and you'll roll into position. So they're always nice shots to have. You don't have to do any twists or turns or draws or follows. Roll it into position. Great shot. Great shot. Okay, they're just calling it. I don't know if they're... All right. So first game, these two gentlemen played a nice game down to the last ball. So it looks like Motley Hughes is going to tie up the team match at 1-1. Guys, I know that you people in the chat know these rules and these like how it works on scoring better than me, and I promise you I will learn better. But this is the first time I'm seeing how they keep track of team score, and it's tough on me. Easy for you guys, but tough on me. So please, I'll be better. Just give me a couple matches to get into this. But I do believe it is someone from Motley Q. I mean, yeah. Motley Hughes gets the break. And I do believe I met this gentleman. And he said his name is Lonnie. So I met a couple people from Motley Hughes. So I do believe this is Lonnie to break. On the second table, they're still playing that second game, so I'm trying to just keep you updated. We're going to get a camera on the second table eventually. It's just that where we have the camera now, people are standing. Team. Another reason we were just catching this at the second game of this match starting a little late is someone from Motley Hughes. We weren't waiting for it, he told me. I said, oh, okay. So we don't make the rules. I think that was a dry break. No, he made a ball. So the table's still open for Lonnie. I don't know the other gentleman's name, so I'll just... He's grade 8 mix. Lonnie calls the 5. Must sneak past the 13. He thinks he's got the 6 to the bottom right. It's a close hit. Okay, easy. Everyone easy. So that's a foul. It's going to be ball in hand for grade 8 mix. And on the other table, grade 8 mix is sinking another 8 ball. So we're going to put another one up. Team grade 8 mix. I don't think it's a race to 5. I think it's a race to 10-4, to be honest with you. I think that's what they said, something like that. But we're just going to keep score. When they're done shaking hands, we'll figure it out. So, gentleman from Motley Crue is firing away on these stripes. Rolls into 15, down for the 13. This guy's a quick shooter. Ball barely stops rolling. Needs a bump or not a bump? Now he's got a tough 14. It doesn't pass the 1, so I think he's going to have to shoot at another ball. He has the 14 or the 9. He's got the 11, too. He's going to go 11 ball. Got a straight shooter here. Yeah, he sees it and shoots it. Okay, nice little layup there for the 9 in the corner. So you got a nice little soldier there to help you out in case you get in trouble. Looks like Lonnie's got this 6 ball. He's got a nice 6-2 combo. Top left corner. That looks like it might be next. Uh-oh, easy side. He's saying, hold up. Overcooks it a little. He still might have it. Just 2-4. Yeah, he could still make that. 2-4 is easy. This one boy's got a real nice shot at right now. If he took the 1 ball, then he could shoot this 2-4 next. But he likes this one. I don't blame him. Okay, so the combo hangs up. Ball's a 9 ball. All right, still there is a nice soldier. Lonnie's got to be careful. You don't do too much. That 8 ball, he could click on it. If he hits it too hard, it'll go right near that 9. He's got to be careful on this 8. I think he's okay. Don't want to be drawn into it. Good shot. Okay, Lonnie's calling the bank. Maybe get that 9 out of there. Click it off. And that would open up the 3 ball for him. Mr. Motley Q still has this 12 ball. It's a problem where he's shooting from. That ain't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Let him break it up right there. That's what I would say. Tough, long 3 ball for Lonnie. Roll it up in the corner, bottom left. So down in the corner. I keep saying up because it's up table to the player, but it's down table for the camera. So down, bottom left. Looks pretty straight. He almost hit the 1 ball, and they're both relieved it didn't break it up. Hey, well, we got a problem here if we get a kick at this ball. This is a tough kick. Maybe try and get it 1 rail. Look at this. He's going to be pretty close. Well, he's going to force Lonnie to run out because that 12 ball is now free for him to shoot at. Lonnie's taking ball in hand, starting out with the 1. Try and draw a little bit. Get back for this 3, maybe in the side or up a miscue, but he's still all right. Let's see which corner Lonnie picks. Oh, he's going to play safe. Maybe try and hide the cue ball. He's smart. Get behind that 6-8. All right, so he just made a straight line with the 3. Good shot. Nice touch. I think he called it. So he's going to try and go rail first. Whoops. Wow. Wrong corner. They're both laughing. That was a nice kick. But he was trying to go rail first in the other corner. Let's see if Lonnie can get these 2 balls down. It's a sharp cut on the 2. Nice speed control. Has the 3 in the side. He's got to do a little bit more speed control here. He wants a good shot on the 8. Nice touch. Lonnie's going to get his team a point here, and he's going to make it 2-2 according to our score, or at least the game's winning that we're watching. Good shooting, both guys. Okay, we're waiting for our next up. Give you an update on that second table. They are still shooting. There's still about 6, 7, 8 balls on the table. So they're still battling. While we have a second here, we're going to be able to run through our sponsors that are putting on this great event. Go ahead, Daniel. Why don't you let them know?
Well, thank you so much. We are tuned in to OBTV, Omega Billiards TV, which is sponsored by Simonis Tournament Cloth, Acme Cases, Diamond Tables, and Aramith Billiard Balls. Omega, the alpha of billiards, also sponsoring this VNEA event.
Okay, we're getting set up for this next game. I met the gentleman in Racking. His name is Major. He plays for Motley Hughes. Just waiting for a great 8 mix opponent. Okay, here goes Major to break. Okay, on the other table, it looks like grade 8 has a shot at the 8. Grade 8 mix has a shot at the 8. Meanwhile, Major smashes the balls. And it looks like a dry break. You're looking at a dry break. Just to fill you in, grade 8 just got another point on the next score table over. So 3-2, grade 8 mix over Motley Hughes. Grade 8 mix has their next shooter up on our stream table. Still open. He's going to start out with this nice 3 ball. Take over solids. This 2 ball snug. He's going to have to call the 7, play the combo. 2 ball don't pass on the side. So 2-7 is the call. 7 balls, it's a little tough cut. He's going to make a good shot. It was a tough cut. He's going to let Major back at the table. He has stripes. I don't think he has the 13. He might have the 13 in the corner, but the edge might make it too thin. Just give him a peek. Looks good to me. But he might be forced to shoot at this 11 or... Okay, so he's going to cut the 11 down the corner. Good shot. Needs a bump. Well, he got a bad bump. Ten ball. Corner pocket. Major's just shooting real nice. He's got that one little problem on the bottom, but maybe he could ticky a ball off it so he could carry him off that 15, maybe, if he gets a good angle to maybe sneak that 9 off. I think it's a little bit too much on the rail. He's going to have to break that up, I think. But he's picking off these balls pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Still got that 15. Going to be a headache still. He's going to call the 9 ball. Let's see if he tries to. I don't think he should. I don't think he goes off the 15. Got to play this straight in. Okay, clip the 1, and now he don't have a shot. So he might roll up safe. I don't know if he could see it. No, he's got a kick. He's going to 13 by where he's standing. Cross corner. Half a back cut kick. Okay, so he makes a legal hit. You don't leave too much except the 7 ball on the side. So grade 8 mix is going to have to start out with that 7, I believe. Oh, safety. Smart shot by grade 8 mix. Major's going to roll this and just tap it. Another good shot, and he gets it near the pocket. Real smart shot there. Tough to play safe now. Got to keep shooting. Has the 4 ball. Fires it in. Has another long one. 7 or 2. Gets 7 ball. That's another long shot. Nope. You don't even want to shoot it. You could get this ball out of here. Another smart 8 ball strategic play. But it's a foul. He never even got a piece of the 6. So Major jumped right up to the table. He was quick. He was quick out of that chair. 8 ball looks like it only has the top corner. Top right-hand corner. So it looks like some work that he's got to get some good power. He's got to fall in this 5-6 window. Maybe, unless he draws all the way out. Yeah, but that 5-6 window's tight. He could have drew all the way out and cleared the 1, got center table, but he tried to hit this little window. All right. Over a ball. Got to be careful. And the 8 hangs in. You got to work around it if you're Mr. Grade 8 mix. Got to work around that 6 ball. I don't know if he rolls up on it. That'll make a real headache. Like you'll roll up on the 8. I don't know if you want to do that. Okay, so he's going to play safe. He's going to make Major kick this in. I think if Major tries to kick it down from this bottom rail, he can't just hit it like your normal thing where you just find the middle and hit it. Just find the middle and hit it, I think makes you hit the 2 ball. You know, so if you split that difference and try and just find the spot on the bottom rail to shoot at, I don't think it'll work. So you're going to have to find a different spot and then use English to get back into that angle. And I think you could do it with a little bit of, right-hand English. But you got to make that adjustment. You might go 3 rails. Look at this. This is going to be pretty. I hope he makes this shot. 3 rails, 8 ball. Oh, he's got to hit it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that had enough steam to get there to start with, but he's going to put a lot of pressure on Mr. Grade 8 mix. You better run out. That 8 ball, I don't think you can play safe on too much unless you get a lucky roll. But the balls are here. Next table over, they're still battling. So we are focused in on Mr. Grade 8 mix. Bumps a little ball. I think he makes it too long, but it's straight. Little angle, so you can make it. Okay, look at this. So he misses, but I don't think he gave Major a good clean shot. He's going to have to do a little twist on this. Little masse. All right, so he's going to kick instead, maybe? The one rail kick, he calls it. He's going to try a one rail kick this off the right side. Look at, he hit it pretty good. Wow. Man. And the 5 is tough. The 5 don't go from there. What a shot. Here comes a tester. This is a tester for anyone. Do or die. Great clutch shot by Grade 8 Mix. Okay, so we got a update on next table over. We'll get that score updated in a second. I didn't catch the winner. So Pete, Grade 8 Mix on next table over got another win. Trying to build on that lead with this run out. That was a nice pattern. Just got to slow down. Don't want to be too steep, but I think that's okay. All right. Well, that was a pretty clutch out. At least the first shot was pretty clutch. Nice out. Green 8 Mix gets another game. Grade 8 Mix. So both tables are rocking. So I got a minute to tell you where to find us. We're on Omega Billiards TV on both YouTube channel and Facebook page. It's a free live stream. So if you go over there and give it a share, click a like, let everyone else know we're live today. Appreciate that. So it's Grade 8 to break. So someone said Nick, and I didn't hear the other. So at least the guy's name for Motley Cruz is Nick. This Grade 8 team, they didn't really, not that they weren't warm to me. They were just all business when I walked in. They just got their cues together and started playing. I was like, hi, I'm going to be streaming your match. And they really didn't care. Like, hey, I want to get your name. So tell who's shooting on the table. They didn't care. Grade 8 Mix. Motley Cruz, on the other hand, I got their whole roster of names, but I don't want to. I think this is Nick. I think I was wrong the first time. The first guy was Phil. I think I called him Mike. So that's why I'm trying to avoid first names for now.
When you get a second. So I figured out a...
Wait, listen. Everything can wait.
Okay.
Good. You don't have to tell me changing it, and then when it shows up, then we frame it. All right, we're back. I just had a little update from my friend here, my partner, and we fixed out the scoreboard, how they're scoring it. Again, I apologize. I know the leaguers in the chat room, they all know these scores. We're going to get it up. We're going to fix this scoreboard. Where the scoring is right. So 63. Something. So we'll get that updated. You'll know how that goes. I'm just going to be able to call who sinks 8 balls right now and wins those games. If an 8 ball's worth 50 points or something, all right, I don't know. So Nick's got a stripe. I think it squeezes by. Nice shot. Gets his first shot down. Leads to that one little shot, opens up to a wide open table. Meaning you don't have to bump any balls to get to your balls. You don't have to break nothing out. If you hit your spots, you could make a nice pattern and get out. Okay, so Dan, I guess you could get that race to 5 out of there too, so I don't get really confused. It's not for the people at home. They know what they're talking about. It's for me, buddy. You know? I don't know. Race to 5, that other score. Well, what did they race to? Did you find out, like, what's who's shooting for a number? What number are each people? You don't have to go crazy, Daniel. Just it's conversation.
The team with the highest points at the end of 5 rounds
I
wins.
understand that. Okay, 5 rounds all the way. Gotcha. So good. So what round are we on? Daniel, what round are we on then?
We are around round 8.
Perfect. Round 8?
I'm sorry, we're in the second round, match 8. Second round.
Okay. Well, now that we got that squared away, Nick is still running out. He's got a tough back cut on the 10. I think he's got to stick with this 9. But the 9 ain't easy. You got to kind of draw it. You don't want to be banging on those balls. I think the 10's too sharp to cut. Not that it's too sharp. It's just you'll be going wild cue ball. So he's calling the 9. I mean, if you hit this with a real good draw, I mean, at the best, I think you could hit the 5 in the face. Like, you can't come straight across. It has to leak towards that corner. You're drawing at a scratch. So he tries to roll it in. No draw. Tried to cut that angle down. It was tough. Leaves a 2 ball. Do believe we saw this gentleman. He's a quick shooter. Gets on the ball and fires. That must have been a little tough. Motley Q's back at the table. He's got to work his way to get on this 13 down table. The 10 ball looks a little too straight. Like if you followed it, it'd be on the wrong side of 13. So maybe get a better angle. He also has it for the side to try and get that 13 at the bottom left. So I don't know how tight it is to go past the 1. 14 ball. So far, shooting pretty good. Making a lot of shots. Okay, so he has the 10 in the side, but it's sharp. So I'm not sure if he could get enough to draw over. Now, if 13 goes past the 1, everything I'm saying don't matter. And I'm thinking the 13-1 is tight, but it's a tough angle to get to see from the camera angle. But I think his 12 ball is too sharp. I have to shoot the 13 now. Yeah, I think he's going to decide the 13. 13 gets you to win if you make it. Okay, decent hit. This combo looks better if you shoot the 4-2 than if you shoot the 2-4. The 2-4-2 looks dead bottom left. But it don't look so dead. I mean, it's still dead, but the other one's deader. 7 ball, side pocket. I like this guy's pace. Just gets right up there. And that's it. One look. And ba-boom. Oh, yeah, he sees that. Good dead ball. 2 ball. Oop, oop, he missed it. Missed the face of it. He undeaded it. But he didn't leave too much. So he clicked off a couple balls pretty good. This 12 ball does not go. I don't even think he could turn it. So none of that fancy stuff. I don't think that's going to work here. Probably leave. Yeah, probably try and just leave him long. Oh no, there's 2 balls here. This is tough. Back rail. Bottom rail, I mean. Well, Green 8 Mix is going to get a good look at this. I'm trying to roll this 3 ball in. In a 2-way shot. Plays a nice little safe. We got a straight line coming back at us. And it's a tough kick. I'm not sure he has the 13 edge. I think he does, but it's a tough cueing. You're over that ball. But the kick is tough. Because it's kind of like if you want to kick at this 12 ball, the spot you want to hit on the rail is like the side pocket, you know, that type of angle. I mean, that's what makes it tough. So now he's going to try and kick this way. Can't kick at the 10. All right. Let's see. Doing that old little measurement system the pros use. So I believe someone won over on the left-hand table there, Daniel.
Scoring in the app. We are now at 70-54.
So I do believe Lonnie won the second table match. All right, so he tried to kick at it, just missed it, so it's ball in hand for grade 8 mix.
Team Les Williams.
Okay. Well, ball in hand didn't lead to an out for grade 8 mix. It did lead to a great leave. Leave to a great leave. But Motley Cruz has Motley Cruz got a tough shot here. It's not dead straight, so it's not like if you follow, you go right in the hole, so you don't need that kind of precise speed. But if you're accurate with good speed, you don't have to, you're going to have to play this short side. Like meaning, play the 13 in the bottom right. Tough shot. He's got to drop this cue ball to the first diamond on the left-hand side rail. This will be a hell of a shot. Okay. No good, but another tough leave. Grade 8 mix has to shoot over a ball. Either one, I believe. Okay, just hits the ball. Missed the spot on the cue ball. I mean, on the object ball. And he fouled it right in hole. Ball in hand. Motley Crew down 54-70. Sure, this will help their score. You get this out. See if he gets his good angle on the 13. And he didn't get a great angle. He's straight. He's going to have to think about rail first. Not a difficult shot because the object ball is close to the pocket and also the rail. And your cue ball is kind of close. So you got everything in your field of vision. Real uptight and close personal. You get a good shot. I think he thinks he could get to the rail and spin it out. I think he's too straight. I think he thinks he could get to that side rail, and I think he's too straight. I mean, any angle he's good, but I think he's too straight. He's doing too much. We'll see. Smooth stroke will get it there. He's a little bit more. Hit it decent. He hit it pretty good. I mean, good enough to get a decent shot at this 8. I think he makes it. You got to stay away from the left-hand English. A lot of people like to use a little left-hand English to help this in, but that brings it right towards this bottom left. You could hit this ball top ball. You don't need to spin it in. And he hit it good, just a little fat. He just came up an inch or two short. But you got to avoid getting straight. You know, he has ball in hand, so you got to avoid getting straight. So that was a mistake, if you think about it, an error. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Woof. We are down to the last ball here. He's going to try and bank it. Look at this guy. And it had a shot. He had to really steam that one. He needed a heated table for that. He needed a heated billiard table for that one. But it was online. All right, so it's a little bit of a tester. This ain't straight in. It's got that little cut. Nowhere to run and hide. This is a pressure shot. Okay, pretty good shot. Pretty good battle there between these guys for that one game. I was pretty entertained. A lot of good shots. But they had plenty of innings and plenty of chances. But Nick got that one. Motley Crew's going to pick up some points. We'll wait for the app to update so we could work on our scoreboard. But there we go. Tightened it up pretty good. 70-64. What round we got here, Daniel? That's what I'd like to see up there instead of the high score wins. I'd like to see round we're on. You told me that at the end of 5 rounds, I'd like to put what round we're on there.
Okay, got it.
There we go, Daniel. We can do stuff on the fly. Something sticks out like a sore thumb, we're going to fix it. So instead of high score wins on your scoreboard, we're going to go to the round. Everyone that plays in this league knows
Okay.
what's up at the end of 5 rounds. Yeah, most points. We get it. So a couple of the shooters are going to rotate back around on our stream table. So we saw this gentleman. Again, later on, next, I'll have this roster a little bit better, can match up the names to the player. So he breaks off of that little cut break. Dry break. No spreading out. So Motley Cruz up to the table. First time I'm seeing this gentleman shoot on our stream table. But he does roll in solids. Quick update on the next table. Second table, they are just still battling. Couple stripes, a couple solids on the table. And he's waiting. Okay, so we're good to go. Motley Cruz over here was waiting, I think, for the gentleman to move. But I think he's going to just go with this, either 2 or 7. I'd like the 2 ball. I'd leave the 2 to break up. You know, be able to use that as a breakup. Try and go into that pack. Yeah, that's a good shot. Okay. Only clips the 8. Didn't get too much meat. But he's got another swing at the pinata here to break him up. Coming off the 5. I don't know what. Don't look like anything opened up there for him. Maybe. There we go. And whatever round it is, let's get a number in there, Daniel. And we'll be all caught up.
Thank you, Scott.
Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, you're all right. Yeah, he says, I got to hit it. He found the bank in there. Just came up just short, but if it would have won, he would have had a nice look at the 3-1. Might have got out. So stripes. Stripes looks like your opener is going to be on the 11. Hey, you know what, Daniel? While you're in there, take those players' names out. The player in the box, in your main boxes. See where it says player?
Yes, sir.
Just get it out of there. Don't even put team. Just get it out of there. And then we're good. All right, so we got our scoreboard updated for these teams. And we're getting there. Thanks for being patient. It's our first opener here for the day. Uh-oh. That's a kind of tough roll. I think he could have avoided even trying to come up on that, but that's a tough roll. Maybe a miss hit, but he's playing safe. Very nice. Very nice. Kicking at this 2 ball. Wow. Hit it good. Surprised it didn't go. The question is if the 15 passes towards the 2. If not. So side pocket. Well, it looks a little steeper than he wanted, but I think he's okay. But I think he's got to spin around the 3 and the 1. I don't think he can hit it with high ball. because I think he might hit those balls. So I think he's got to tuck it under it. Yeah. Wow. Well, this land's perfect for Mr. Motley Hughes to come off that back rail and nibble on this 1-3. Okay, gets him loose. Let's see what we got. Looking pretty good. Looking like Motley Cruz is going to be able to dig in more on this lead. Cut into it, I mean. Pretty good shooting by both players. Couple misses, but at the end, Motley Cruz puts the 8 in. Getting down to the nitty-gritty on the second table also. Try and get your report there, but I think they both got a ball apiece they're fighting over. One stripe and one solid left on the table. Worry about the players, you know what I mean? You can't fix it now, take your time later. I mean, you understand, right? But you already pulled the one string. You know when you pull a string on your shirt and it just keeps going, you already did it, so you gotta get that out of there too. Player. Oh. Not a big deal, but you know, we gotta do it eventually. Okay, here we go. I think it's Lonnie to break. Motley Cruz, Lonnie. Nope, it's grade 8 mix to break. So how's our score? Updated there, Daniel? We're good to go. It's 83-74. Grade 8 mix. Round is still updated. So we're still in round 2. Okay, dry break. Balls are spread out pretty good. I guess you could take either or and probably run out. But I think I'm starting out with stripes. That's what I'm going to look for. Solids look opener, you know, more together and open. But I like where the stripes are all on one side. Do like a drill. If you get on the right ball there, it could look like a baby drill. You knock all those balls away. I mean, knock them in. 11 ball. So he takes it with the combo. I think he's going to shoot another combo. Not sure if the 14 goes clean past the side. I have to play another combo. He's going, I think 14. Nope, combo. Another one? Not another combo. It'll be a combo whiz. Tough 15 just because you're shooting over this little ball. But I think he just got to put one rotation, get it started. There you go. Overcut. He's miserable. Yeah, he threw his hands up in the air. I don't blame you. But I think over the bridge is shooting over a ball. That bridge is getting a lot of people here. Last 4 or 5 days. Every time someone had to shoot over a ball, it became really tricky. So if it was a tricky shot, it became super hard. The simple became difficult. But he has the solids. It's just a matter of getting good on that 6. And I think because I don't think the 3 goes. Yeah, I don't think the 3 goes. I don't think it goes from into the top right either. I think it's glued on there. Better angle. So I think they might go from this side. They might, if there's no gap, he's golden. Nice Poe. Position. I say Poe and I say position. If you've been here all week, you know that I talk funny. I got a big accent. And I say Poe instead of position. Okay, so the 5 did go clean. He's running out pretty good. Nice little pattern going on. Keeping his angles. Okay, so we had an 8-ball fall on the left-hand table. I don't know who'll make it because I'm trying to watch Mr. Grade 8 Mix here run out pretty clean. But that scoreboard's going to update any second now. Okay, he's got an angle on the 7s. Not bad. In fact, he kind of needs it to get back out for the 8. He might have to hit a little bit with draw. Like if he hits it with follow, his 2 rail will come out towards the 10-14. I think he's got to tighten it up a little bit to miss the 10. See, he's going to hit the 10. He had to hit that with draw to try and change that natural pattern. But it was a good run out. But Lonnie has something to work with here. So we got a score update. Green 8 Mix is now 90 to 84. So it's a tight match. So he's looking at this cut, this 10 ball. I just don't know if he should try and swing it all the way around again and try and get the cue ball back out the center table. I don't think you want to hold for the 9 to try and shoot the 9 in the side. I think you got to come all the way around. So it comes all the way around. That's a good shot. He needs it to go, but he still has a shot. It's just instead of so many options, he's reduced to the 15. Rolls a little bit more, he could get a 13 ball. But pretty much got what you could expect from that shot. So this 15 is sneaky because he's got to come all the way back across. So if he wants to hit it with draw, okay, he might draw into the 8. But if he wants to hit it with follow, he's got to go left rail and back to the right all the way, like a lot, to try and get back on a ball. Can't just roll. He's got to hit this ball. All right, so he's going to play the 13. He had it. I thought he was too steep, but good shot. It was a good shot. Needs a bounce. Okay, well that's a pickle. No 14. 9 don't go clean past the 14. And I don't think the 9 goes past the 8. So now it's almost like we're going to try and play safe. He's trying to go rail first. I don't know. He's got a tough shot. It's almost where you like almost got to play it in the side. Try and cut the 9 in the side. But this is, do or die. Look where the 7 is. He's calling it rail first. I think he's got to make it or he's going to lose. Tough roll. Didn't have a shot. Let's try to see if we can catch a piece of this side rail. Okay. He was able to catch a piece, but, 50-yard line type of thing here. I don't want this hill. There's a lot of pressure. I don't want this. I don't want to be looking at this one on, hill. Terrible. I mean, I'd shoot it, but I would hate it. I would hate every second of shooting this shot for my money. I don't like it that way. I guess either way is tough. But if he rolls this is on a scratch. He's got to be careful. Got to take it out of scratch. But that's on a scratch, and he spun out of it. Nice shot. That was a pretty nice shot. Just turned it right in. Made it look simple. But grade 8 mix gets another 8-ball down. Going to build on their score. And we also moved into round 3. Good job, Daniel, on keeping up on them rounds. That's going to be pretty important throughout this, okay? I think so. Okay, so on the next table over. Hey, Daniel, why don't you pull up that second camera? Let me take a look at what that looks like. Is there a way to do that? All right, we're going to try and pump up this. The camera we had set up for our secondary table was in a position that it might not be good to get this table, meaning, sticking us away or point at someone's head because they're sitting in the spot, because we didn't, there's a lot more people sitting table side than there was, obviously, with singles. So we didn't want to just turn on a camera, have him point at someone's hat. So we're going to try and take a look, and we'll cut to that secondary table whenever we can. But we are going to focus in on this one, our stream table. But as they're racking, let's take a look at that second one. So, because if it looks good, we'll use it. Otherwise, we'll make adjustments. But, I know that you guys want to see the second table, and I don't blame you. Hey, you're doing all that. Just bring up the second table, but not now. We're just cutting to it. I don't need to up. We're just cutting to it for like peeking. Okay, so you saw how we cut to that, and the sticks are everywhere. We'll fix that, but that's just unfortunately the way it was when we were trying to get this under control. We want to focus in on this stream. So here we are. Tight match, 90 to 84. Maybe that score update. We're going to give it a check. Needs some steam. It's going to run out of steam. The crew is going to have stripes. Got a nice peak. He's got the edge. Well, maybe still have it. A little close to his work. It's a steep cut. Might want to shoot the 10 ball. Better bridge. Better look. or this 14 ball. Yeah, 10 ball. I don't know which one. I don't like the one towards the side. I don't want to shoot at the side. Not the other ball looks better. So he's going to try and pump this in the bottom right-hand corner. All right. Nice hit. Almost popped it right in. Glued up the 4 ball. Please forget about that stuff right now. I'll just stop it because you're missing out on the other shit. I need the score updated. The score updated immediately. Every time. Every single time. Got me? None of this. This is after. Score and amount. If you miss that, you're not doing your job. Okay, so we're back. More stripes. A lot of clusters. This one in the bottom left-hand corner is a real big problem because he could bust up his problem, but you can't bust up yours. He's got the 7 ball to save him. You got nothing. So that cluster on this bottom left is real bad if you got stripes. It ain't bad if you got solids. And it's almost reverse on the top cluster. But he don't have the 11 to help him. He's got a wrong angle. You kind of see what I'm saying? Like if the 11, it would be like it's a trade-off. But this could get into a safety game. Goes in, get ready. As soon as someone moves over there, you see. That's it. It's just a tough shot. I mean, I would still make it, you know, try and make it. Even if you can't break something up, you play safe on a 9 or maybe a shot. But that 2 is, you know, you can protect the 2 a little bit. He's not running out either. But so I try and get a ball down, is my point. Take the ball lead. But this one, he's shooting way out of back jaws. He's going to pull the trigger on this 11. Yeah, he got into it. He made it worse because now we don't have the bank. Well, he hit it, you know, nice powerful stroke. So this is dangerous. Yeah, that's dangerous because even if he just slow rolls on the 13, he's too close to the 7, you know, never know. Maybe an angle falls and then all of a sudden he's breaking stuff up on you because he left him 2 inches from his shot. I would focus in on that 9. He's trying to call something. Safe, he said? All right. Well, still a war down on that, up on a bottom top left corner. He sees the bank, calls top right corner. He fires away. Watch this 8 ball. Watch this 8 ball making a headache. Oh, yeah. That's a That's a pretty good lead. And a tough, something tough to walk into. Look at his lead he's got. It's even tough to play that safe where you try and tuck it off the 14, try and, like kind of draw towards that 8-ball corner and try and get him nestled in there. Because it's a tough hit to draw to there. The angle's tough. So we had an 8-ball pocketed on the secondary table. And Motley Crew's got that 8-ball down, so they're going to get some points. 93-110, updated, round 3. So he tried to get it in there, and it's tough. That angle was tough, so you're kind of leaving a shot. Long and true, but this guy shoots straight. He shoots straight. I think he's got to go rail first, but it's right there. I think he's going to be fine. Ooh, didn't have enough. Well, that's unfortunate because he hit a hell of a shot right there. He should have got paid off. He should have been able to see that 6. So another tough clutch shot, pressure shot type of for a Motley Crew. He's got 2 tough cuts that he could go at. There's really nowhere to hide. 8-ball's hanging, so you got to make it or it's over. So a tough shot, maybe a bank on a 14, but that just gives you another tough 9. This, if he makes, he's going to win. Wow, watch outside. Oh, what a shot. They shake hands. Both great shots. They're showing a little bit of firepower, both players, but it is going to be grade 8 mix that gets the points to their added. They made the 8. Wow, that was a good shot. Firepower. So we'll wait for the next up. Lonnie back at it. You see that you could run with table 2. So if you got to make sure that when someone's shooting the 8, you could come up with that call, right? So if I'm not speaking, I'll be able to peek. I'm going to say, hey, Danny, what do you got over there? Roger. Great. Okay, Lonnie's still racking the balls. Still on round 3. Go to 5 rounds. Best of 5 rounds. Whoever's got the best score at the end of 5 will move on. So it's 120 to 100. Seems pretty tight to me. Lonnie's breaking away from straightaway center. Head up on the 3-ball. Head ball. Let's see. He smacks him. Gets a stripe. Good break. Center table with the cue ball. And everything's pretty wide open. Lonnie clipped a couple balls off, and he had a couple nice shots the last time he was at this table. This 15, I mean, I don't think he could shoot. You want to take the 5s. I mean, solids. I think the problem is this opening shot for stripes ain't no joke, because I don't think he could cut the 11. Nope, he's calling the 11. It's kind of like thin, you know. but just needs an edge. Okay, so it was thinner than thin. Tough opener for stripes. Still open, right? Still open. Is it? They're asking if it's take what you make. It's open. I think I even know. I think it's open. Yeah, I'm gonna say open table. They're asking if it's take what you make. I'm gonna say it's still open. I'm a veteran now. VNEA. So grade 8 mix is gonna stick with the stripes. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if you could see that top right hand corner ball. The 6 maybe got it. Maybe got him. I think he's all right. If not, he's forced to shoot this 13. Okay, so you miss on the 13. Lonnie's got a couple shots to choose with on solids, but I'm gonna look to try to get into that 5 ball, that 5-11. I wanna mess that up a little bit as quick as possible. Like maybe fire this 4 ball and try and do it, knowing that you got the 6's insurance. But I wouldn't draw this 4. I would try and go at that 5-11. See if Lonnie agrees with me. You know, even if you just, I'd hit it hard. Nice shot. There you go. Good shot. So 7 ball might squeeze by that 10, but if not, it's a lot better than the 5 was looking. But the 5 is looking good now. 7 ball is your next headache if you got solids. So I don't know if he got real good on his 7 if it fits, man. God, that is a tight window. If he sat right there, that's roses. It's like hitting a in the park homer. Wow. Oof, oof, oof. Maybe it was too tight. Maybe it was too tight. I knew that was going to be the next headache for him. A tough shot coming up for grade 8 mix. He's if he's going to shoot at these 13 ball, he's shooting frozen off the rail. I don't think the 12 ball has a home. I don't think he can make it. So this shot is tough just because you were your cue ball. You know, you're hitting the top of the ball. You're not getting a lot of meat on the cue ball. So you really got to stroke it in. Looking good, looking good. I think he's got his angle for this 11-9. He could bump. On the right side. Update on the secondary table. There's still a little battle here going on. Lonnie's shooting some sort of, don't have a real good shot. But when we get down to that little 8 ball, I'm going to have Danny come in and give you a little, side action update if we can. Whenever we can. Lonnie's on this table. Well, the other guy, Lonnie. come all the way up and try and play po for the 7 also, knowing that if I don't get there, because I want to come straight on that 7. Not that's a big deal, but if I got straight on that 7, I know I'm out. This I gotta, you know, you gotta shoot the 7. Shoot the 7, draw the 1 like a pop stroke. Punch the 7 in. The 1 will come down towards the bottom rail. Your cue ball will stop right there and you'll have a shot. I think the 6 ball's a mistake to shoot first, personally. But see here, I was hitting the follow. I would draw it. He wants to follow and bump it. Does the same thing. He hit it easy enough. Pretty good. He found that nice little pattern and bubble. I think he's going to get on the scoreboard. Okay, gets that 1 to slide in. Okay, that one's pretty much hanging up for Lonnie. Lonnie's going to get some points for Motley cues. And while Danny's up and dating that, I could give you a update on the secondary table. We're going to have grade 8 getting an 8 ball back also. Ooh, I lied. Missed a tough shot. I'm trying to get you an update there, but they're still going. They're still going to be battling. I know he's talking to you, but so we're gonna have a scoreboard update for you.
3-110.
$123 to $110. Wait 1 second. Let me update the scoreboard and get back in the conversation. The scoreboard's not up. I'll look for you. It's updates. Like I said, I know what you want, but I also know what I need. Okay? I don't understand. I come when you don't do your job because you're talking to the ball. Right? Okay, we'll move on to round 4. Motley Cruz with the break. Still on this other table. We're waiting. They're still battling. No update there for you. So I heard a ball fly in and ring the bell in the back pocket. No? I thought a ball screamed in the pocket and made that ding noise, but anyway, try. Yeah, I think it is. Grade 8 mix is trying to come in and steal the perfect out. Man, the dude from grade 8 says, look, he wants to shoot it. He likes the pattern layout so much. You gotta wait there, buddy. See what Nick does. But to tell you, Motley Q's missed a 3 ball, and it leads to a hanger 8 for grade 8 mix. They're gonna shake hands. Nick is still dealing with a choice of how he can't mess this up or try not to mess it up. The 9 ball goes past the 3. I think he could just try and just stay in line and hit his spots, and there's an out. But that 9 past the 3 is the only issue, I believe. Position worries wise. All right, Daniel. I saw an 8 ball go in on the other table, so we're going to need a score update. If you could check on that for me.
Got it.
And yeah, I know Motley Cruz had to get this score a little bit tighter. Oh no, grade 8 mix made the last 8, so they're going to increase their lead. I'm sorry. I was rooting. I thought that went in. Okay, score update. 143-122. Round 4. Only played 5 rounds, as you guys know. So that means it's getting tight and it's getting late for Motley Q's. I might have been muted there for a second. I'm sorry. But we're back. We're back. I'm back. I think the 10 goes. Maybe even played off of that solid. It goes off the solid. Like hit the 2 where it says 2, like where the white is. And that 10 goes in. But I think he's got enough. It's close that he don't have enough to cut it, you know. Okay, so he plays it. Good shot. Might get to the money. That might lead to a run out. I don't know if he wants to draw straight out for this 14 on the side. I don't know if he wants to be bumping balls. Well, he got a nice bump. Maybe he saw that angle and bumped into it, but that was a pretty good shot. But it ain't the greatest of shots. Like he bumped into a tough shot. off the rail, straight in. Don't think the 8 fits. It's a tight fit to try and play in the top corner, top right corner. I think if he drew out, he might have got the 14 on the side. Would have been just an easier pattern. Still can get out. Just got to come with one here. Good shot. Nice roll. He's got the room, so he held for this nice 8 in the side corner. It was a good shot. It was tough because he was so frozen. And a slow roll it on top of it. That's a tough stroke. Nice stroke. Good shot. Good shot. Motley Crew's going to cut into this lead. Sinking that 8 ball. Pretty clean out. He clipped over about 4 or 5 balls to get out, but ran out. Secondary table still's got a ton of balls. It's a mess on that other table. There's stuff everywhere. So 132, 143. Really good match here. Some pretty good shooting, but that score looks tight to me. I'm going to be honest, I don't really understand your scoring, but I'm assuming, you know, I understand that you go to round 5 and high score wins. I just don't know what's worth what. And maybe it's the handicap because you're playing someone. And so if that guy beats you, he gets more points. Yeah, I understand, but I just don't know the actual numbers, the ratios. So 132, 134. Oh, my God. This thing is right there. What a match. Okay, we have hopped off the table. That thing might be in the parking lot. That thing flung off. They're still looking for it. So grade 8 mix with ball in hand behind the line. He misses the opening shot. So the table's still open for Motley Hughes. I don't know if the 6-7 is dead, but not that it's going to stay that way long, but just wondering. So stripes it is for Lonnie. Motley Hughes rearranges the furniture. I don't think he has this 9. It doesn't pass the 13 for bottom left corner. I don't know if it's dead 9-13 in the side. Okay. Okay, just mishit it. Looked like it was lined up pretty good, but that's a miss. So grade 8 mix with solids. There's a 6 in the side pocket. Nice shot. Nice shot. Okay, now he's got a toughie. I think he's 5 straight down the pipe. I don't know if he called in the side, but 5 down the corner. There you go. Wow, this guy is clipping them off at a good rate. Okay, tried to get that 7 in the side pocket. Just a little wide, a little fat. He messed up the 8. You know, he did put Lonnie where he's got to deal with that 15. He's only got 1 pocket on this 14, so it kind of made a little bit of a mess on that miss, which ain't so bad if you're solids. Oh, we don't have access. Oh, yeah, we don't want to check that now. We're not checking it right now. But we'll get it to you. I'll give you something. I will. I'll get you something that, you know, any ballpark. You don't do nothing until I tell you to. Don't give a fuck. Stay focused, man. Wow, that's a very untimely miscue. It looked like he was ready to run them out or get real good on that ball. So, Motley Q's grade 8 mix is going to maybe, I think he called it bottom right. He's going to cut the paint off of this. Just a little too thin, a little too steep. So, Lonnie's right back at it. But he put chalk on now, so he should be okay. Fires it in, look outside pocket, but he's okay. So it's going to be a nice 8 ball. Motley Crue is going to get some more points. They might take the lead if I maybe take the scoring. Not sure. So the secondary table is also going to have a Motley Crue, another 8 ball go down. So that score is going to update pretty big time. I'm assuming the last 2 games went to Motley Q's. So as soon as we get an update, we're going to update our scoreboard. But that's got to be a new leader, no? Type it in there, Daniel. Give us that number. I think Motley Q's might have the lead now. Wow. So we got 146 to 147. Neck and neck. Round 4. What a match. So here we go. Let's see who has the break. They're shaking hands. Both tables are going to be starting off at the same time. So Motley Q's got the snap. Good cut break. Leads to a wide open table. This game might be over real quick, Daniel. So keep close to that scoreboard. Everyone's waiting to see. Uh-oh. So maybe they're going to stay up for a little bit longer. But looked like you shot that one a little quick. So grade 8's coming to the table with the match lead of 1 point. But also a wide open table on stripes. Pretty wide open. Maybe the 11 doesn't go past the 4, but that's no, biggie. It's got other pockets. If that thing went clean. So I think it's 9 ball. That's the only shot you could shoot. I don't know if you want to go rail first. You want to draw. But I would definitely, whatever you're doing, try and get out, back out the center table. Like center table rarely fails. Something like this, center table, you probably get a couple looks at a couple different shots. But don't want to get stuck on a rail. Easy side pocket. Okay. First one down. Well, if the 11 doesn't pass the 2, you want to try and attack it now. Because if you could pocket the 11, then you just got to deal with these down table balls on the bottom rail. You don't have to go like back and forth, like up table, moving that cue ball around. Maybe get on this 11 for the bottom right-hand corner, or maybe just float, maybe get an angle on the side. But I wouldn't try and draw above it. It ain't bad. That is a nice touch. Just need to get the 11 down, then you should be okay. Don't have to move it. You got the 14 hanging or the 12 hanging. I got a glare, so I'm sorry if I missed those stripes a little bit with the color. Just got a glare. It's terrible. And I'm half blind, I guess. Okay, so it didn't go in the side. Had to play it in the corner. Made that shot tough. So just a little short coming off of that back rail. Or, that side rail. But it was a nice pattern. Very nice pattern. Ball in hand for Motley Cues. Looks like pretty much connect the dots. You might get that 8 in. Okay, now he's forced to draw. He took away the follow by getting on this wrong side. The other side, he could have came off the side rail. But just makes this longer. He's okay. Okay, he turns it over. Kind of comes like 50-yard line. So it's not a hanger. So he's coming down to the bottom left-hand corner. Hits it pretty good. Nice shot. Motley Q gets that 8 ball down. That was a nice shot. Grade 8 was so close to being perfect on that 11 ball. And I think if they got to that 11 ball, then they would have ran out. The bottom balls, there was no problem there. That was some good running out. But Motley Q we're going to have a score update. This is going to be interesting. It's a 1-point match lead for grade 8 mix. But we just had Motley Q's win the last game. So we have a new leader, folks. It is 156. Motley Q's over grade 8 mix, who has 150. We're in the 4th round. Still time, and it's a super close match, but it's nice to have the lead. They were down the entire time. And they finally took the lead, and we are into round 5. Better stay on that round 5, because if we lose round 5 for the past 3 games, you're going to hear about it. If you're late to the party, you're going to hear about it, right? Finish up strong. So Motley Q is going to snap them up. First time they had the lead. So it's getting good. It's getting good. Round 5. Good break. Gets a ball on the break to go down. Stay at the table. I think he made a stripe. Not sure. I'm just, I know you could count the balls and everything, but I'm just, just trying to wing it. I can't be counting the balls every single match I call. I'll go bananas trying to figure out. So I just try and see. It looks like he made a stripe. So, and stripes look like maybe the better option. Not that the solids are bad. I think the 6-1 is wired, so then opens everything up for solids. But opening shot, 14. Pretty smart. Undo all that mess. Don't leave that dead ball. Nice. Look at that. Hey, it might pay off. That little nudge might win you the game if the guy's got to break that up. If it comes down to the end type of stuff. But I think this is wide open for Motley Q's. Gonna nudge and bump this 13 off the 9. Okay, so he missed the back rail and left that thing sitting there, and it now becomes a big problem. And stripes, are in trouble. He's got to go get back at it. Got to reload. So it looks like he's, you see that he could get that 14 angle, get right back into getting into that cluster. I know you guys see it with me. Oh, there it is. So do you draw or do you follow into it? I draw. I don't want to hit it from the back if I don't have to. Always, try and go across it into the face of it. Yeah, great hit. Oh, that's a bear roll. See, now that's what you see as a bear roll. Make a good hit and bad roll. Or tough roll, I should say. He got what he deserved, right? He missed the original breakup, so you can't really complain. You got to take your medicine. But he's up against it here trying to pocket a ball. He's over Mount Everest, and the 15 alone would be a tough shot, if you had a good bridge. Wow, this is tough. There's no safe. I try and kick it in. Swing around and kick it. Go to the right round. Try and kick the 13 in. Slow roll it if anything. This might be a death sentence. Man, that's a tough ask. He could have went to the right-hand side rail and try and kick back at the 13. Well, look at this. This little nibble I told you that he got on freezing up that 1-4 might actually save him here. Because now you got to deal with it. before he did his first shot, that 1-2 was dead. The 6-1 was dead. But when he did his little thing, it moved the 6, and it brought the 2 frozen on this 1 or 4. It's amazing that it could come down to it. Hey, you got to attack it now, maybe. I say you attack it now. It's not a tough shot from here, you know, because you don't have to do no power. You just roll and it clicks that ball. But I guess you take the easy ones. I would too. Who am I lying to? But you got to get good on this because I don't think either the 1 or 2 go clean. So you're going to need a bump. Easy ball. Easy ball. Okay, so we missed an angle there. This is not good. Looks like he wants to stay aggressive and cut it in the side. Probably has some sort of safe, but he wants to, you know, he probably could play safe here somewhere. But he wants to stay aggressive. Stroke it in the side. Okay, so like a two-way shot. You know, that's what I was looking at. Two-way, like play safe where you leave something where that 13 is not accessible. So that's what he did. He played a two-way, and it's a very smart shot. I don't think Motley Q's want to do anything with that 15. You don't want to be kicking at this and, God forbid, break up his balls. Make him break them up. See how he's looking, maybe. If he don't have the edge to cut the 15, or even if he does, I think you get everything's all off this 13, no matter what you do. I mean, I'm telling you, know, just slow roll up on it. It's tough to make that two ball and get into that problem for solids. I would let him fire from the back rail. From the top rail, go right ahead. You know, maybe, yeah, there you go. He wants to jack up and stuff. I think you don't have to do all this. I think you should just roll it. Maybe he's trying to make it, but there's the worst nightmare. Wow, look at the 2-8. Yeah, the guy pointed at it saying, how do you do this to me? This is when you tell your friend, how do you sleep at night? They get away with that stuff. Oh, torture.
Once it is mathematically impossible to win, do not continue. Make sure the trophy icon is above the correct winning team, and then select finish match to follow. That's when it's mathematically impossible to win, do not continue.
This is tough. It's gonna play safe. I think you could have, you know, caught it and went back and forth. The problem is if you snooker yourself on your last ball before the 8, you're pretty much dead. So he's better off not making that ball. But I wouldn't have put it close to anything. I would have had to spread it out because you could fall. Now he plays one safe and he snookers you on both balls. You know, if he plays safe, but he's gonna bank at this, stay aggressive. You know, but let's say he put that ball on the top back rail. He's gonna, like, you know, he's got a shot. But like we have nothing. But now it falls on a breakup. There you go. Maybe a bank. Could be brutal to cut it in. So yeah, the bank is on. The tough cut in the side. Got to make the bank. Nice shot. So it's just a pressure 8, you know, straight in, late in the match. Not a tough shot. There you go. Motley grade 8 gets the 8 ball down. So I'll tell you what, I think they might regain the lead. We have a 1-point match right now. Motley Q is holding on to a 1-point lead, but we're going to update that score. 166 to 170. So we have a lead change late in the 5th round. Wow. Good match. Good match so far. Motley Q's has the break. He gets a ball down. Couple problem balls, but nothing that you got to worry about. Nothing you can't handle. But this opening shot, this definitely opens up stripes much more. So there you go. Stripes it is. Wow. Okay. He's only got the 12. That 11 you got to work with now, but it's okay. It's hanging over there. Oof, a miss on the 12. Trying to swing all the way up here. Maybe a little bit body English, made a bad stroke. But Mr. Grade 8 shoots pretty straight. Gentleman's been on the table a couple of times, and he was shooting good. Tried to get that one down, but just a little bit wide. Leaves a hanger. That could be your breakup ball if your stripes. For the 11-7, if you can't get into it. So he's got lucky on this 13, fell on this side. So I'm sure now you could play something off of that 7 maybe. You know, you could play a 9. You could play the 9 now off the 7 if you get on the right side. So it kind of opens up a little bit. But there was, ooh, he was going for it. So now it's getting to where you don't have any more shots at it. You're running out of shots to break up the 11. All right, he's down to his last one. Got to get into it. See, maybe try and fire it in off the 7. I would go for it. Oh, he tried. Man, he tried. But go figure, that 11 ball ends up being the headache right from the whole start of the game. I thought it would never stay this long to be an issue now. But that's why you break them up early. Get to your problem balls. You run out of bullets to go at it, you know. Coming off of balls at it. He almost hit it. He almost hit that shot. But either way, now it's the other dude's problem, right? Okay. Well, maybe he knows what he's doing, because a miss was pretty good there. You know? Because the 6 is hanging. It's tough to leave it. There's tough anything to do. You got to find a shot with this 11 ball. I don't think you're safe in anyone. Maybe kick from behind he's looking at. That's a pretty good find. Let me tell you. If he hits this ball off the back rail, it's a good find because it's makeable. You can make this shot. But I think he's got to hit it with all right. I think he should just turn it with right. Yeah, he don't know if he can get behind there. I think whatever you see, just miss the 11 with a ton of right-hand English. He don't think he can get behind, but that's okay. Wherever you could get, just turn it. Whatever you could see. It might bank towards the back left, bottom right-hand corner. It could bank there if he just don't cut it. You're going to use the 7, you know, to create the angle of that bank towards the bottom right-hand corner. So he called it in top right. So he's trying to kick it past the 8. 2 rails. Look at this fine. Yeah, I didn't think it'd go, but I thought he had the side pocket, to tell you the truth. Look at this. You don't think it's... Look at where it rolled. This guy's blessed, huh? Look, I don't get rolls like that. I do that, it makes all his balls or something. But this 5 ball is now an issue. Wow. Yeah, same thing. He might be able to roll up on it now, though. On the 11. Like, just bump it. You know, maybe not give up.
Again, once it's
I
mounted,
guess that's the 7 ball.
do not continue. Make sure you get the trophy icon special track to
Yeah, he could do that.
and select
Hit the
finish
11 like a little full. He'll bounce off the rail, clip the 5 just a little, and the cue could get in there and block that 7 ball, and he'll be kicking. I think that's it. That's all you could do. That's a good shot too. Yeah. Leave him long. That was a good shot too. Something like that too, you could take away his breakaway ball. So, you know, you don't have to pocket or even shoot your 11. Give up ball in hand. I would, take away a breakup ball. Make him work. Because it's the same thing of doing like, look at this guy almost ginned the bank. Wow, he called it. But anyway, sometimes you could take away the guy's balls so he don't have any bullets left. You know, so how's he break up the balls if he has nothing to shoot off of? So sometimes when you get really snookered, you just take the ball in hand, but make sure you pocket your opponent's ball. Take away bullets. So he's going to bank this 8. Wow, he missed that one. He missed that one trying to use a little bit too much spin. He might have caught a roll. Nope. 7 ball. I think you can see the 3. Sure, why not? Oh, he's going to try and kick it. He's going to give this guy a taste of his own medicine. See how you like long shots, buddy. Yeah, see how you like these long shots. That was good. He missed it, but if he hits the 3 fuller, he leaves him on the back rail, type of like what he just had the other guy do to him. Man, this older guy is pretty sharp. He knows some moves, man. Wow, he fired it in. Look outside. It's in the drink. Wow. That is brutal. But you saw as soon as it went to that back rail, it started just tracking. Wow. Okay, got a little short, but I know he's shooting. Yeah, there's no way he's playing safe. He wants to bank it by him. It falls pretty good. Yeah, you could do this. Yeah, he smoothed it. It's in. Wow. This guy's bringing it. Okay. Not a big deal. You still left okay. You did your job. You know, you got the 8, but what a run out. Okay. Now all the pressure's on Motley Q's. Can you bank? We know the old guy could bank. Yeah. What a grind win that was. Excellent. The old man put it to him. Wow. Oh, that was great. So I think old Green 8 mix, that might cap a win for them. We're going to see how this score updates. That might have been our last match or maybe one more. So we're going to wait and see here. It's like watching a stock market when it updates. But here it comes. 190 for green 8 mix. And 173. Still tight. I still think it's within reach. There's still some points left to get. Wow, what a good match all the way through. I want to thank you guys for listening in for the past hours, 2 hours, whatever it's been. But it's been a while. And it's our first match of the day, so we're all getting a feel for it. At least I am. I'd like to apologize if I was messing up team names and scoreboards. And truly am. But if you continue to watch, you'll see I'll be right on the ball or get better with this. And it's just a matter of scoring and stuff. I got to learn that a little bit. And the teams is overwhelming because I do want to learn people's names, but it's tough. So I am going to be taking 1 minute break, and I'm going to hand it over for Danny, and he's just going to hold the air for a couple seconds, and I'll be right back.
Just like to thank you guys for tuning in to Omega Billiards TV, sponsored by Simonis Tournament Cloth, Acme Cases, Diamond Tables, and Aramith Billiard Balls, and of course Omega, the alpha of billiards. We're in round 5. We've got one more game to go to determine who's going to walk home with the win and who will take the loss. Last game of the 5th round here.
Okay, I'm back. And like Daniel said, it's the last game of round 5. So it comes down to this one. I mean, this score is right there. It literally comes down to this last game. So let's take a look. I know it's Lonnie. I wish I knew the other gentleman's name, but I'm going to call him Grade 8 Mix. Mr. Grade 8 Mix. I might be getting Lonnie's name wrong, so it's not like I know him. Looks like there's a little mess all on this right-hand side that you got to work around. I'm sure one shot could bust it all up, but you know, for now, it could turn into a one ball at a time type of run-out game. So he's going 12 ball up the corner. Okay, overcuts it just a little bit. Solids is a mess. You know, you're one shot away, but you got to bump some stuff. This stuff up down here is ugly. Almost looks like a drill is set up. Look at that layout up there. A half a semicircle one way, half a semicircle the other way. I don't think the 3-6-3 looks like anything good. He can't get into the 5 enough to kind of bust it up. It's all 6 ball or nothing. You know, maybe bank it off that 11, the backside of the 11. If you don't want to do anything, take over the pocket. I'm firing. Come out for that 7 good and bust stuff up, you know? Stay aggressive. Get on the 5 ball. So he cuts it. I would have came out towards the 7. You know, tried the 7 because the 7 did go down the corner. don't see much. I don't know if you got to start going into protection mode. You know, taking shots where you're not selling out. A little bit more smarter pool. But it's a tight one. 4-point lead for grade 8 mix. Score doesn't matter at this point. The winner of this game is going to win this match. And it's the first match to start out teams events. It's team event. Need a rail. Need a rail. So I do believe that's ball in hand. Okay. Lonnie confirms it and picks it up. Looking to break stuff out. I mean, you know, I think just get into something, hit it hard, pick one, and just cream it. But don't play Poe. Like, just smash. I don't know if you could, like, predict. See how he's playing with this? So he's going to get Poe to a breakup shot, which I don't think you should do when you have ball in hand. You know, he's going to shoot the 11 to get Poe to break something up. So break it up now. Unless he wants to clip this ball off, which is fine too. But if he's got his pattern he likes. Yeah, I didn't think he had this 10 ball. But still, that 12 is laying there too good. I mean, tucked in there. You know, you got to move that one eventually too. But the one by the 2 ball. You need a lot of things to go right to run out from here. You got to fall on balls real good. Like, perfect position. I'd like to open them up. So the corner ref. Ref says go right ahead. All right. He's on the 10, but he's limited to the 10. So he played that safe. Okay, well, that's smart. I mean, he's in a box now. But you're one kick away from him ruining your party and snookering your balls. Or even making the kick he makes, you know. I'm not saying that he's going to hit anything, but if he had a better one rail, so he's got a one rail. You never know what's going to happen here. Lose up your balls and boom. Wow. He glued his own balls up, you know. That's tough. Got to get a hit there, right? This is a different game. This is the decider. He called safe again. Okay. I guess you could do this all day. Why not? Well, I know one thing. I don't want to play with Ronnie. No 8-ball. No, the way he plays, I'll go nuts. No. Shootout. Well, you got to just get a hit, right? Just get a hit. I don't know what to look at. Find something and hit it. Hit it hard. Bust your balls up. I don't know. Kick safes. I don't think you could be risking that. Not when the guy's got 3 balls left. You got to get a hit. So he's going to cut the 6. Forget it. He didn't even get I didn't even see that 6 up there. To tell you the truth, it must have blended in. It must have been blue for the last 30 seconds because I didn't see it. All right. Might have left the window. Might have left the field goal. Yeah, I think he might have left a little field goal.
Go to finish match at the bottom.
No hit.
For those of you that are
Ball in hand for grade 8 mix.
you're just starting your first match, you're gonna flip for home team before you go out and party. Flip for home. Home on the left side, it's options. Then flip opponent so that the crack team is on the left side of the board. You're gonna follow the rotation on the board. Touch the score box, get the loser score.
Okay, starts to run. This could, yeah. That top right is still kind of, command of that pocket. You can't use the corner pocket. I think it's going to stay that way. I don't think you're going to be able to ever shoot anything in unless you really blast stuff out. I don't think you're going to be able to blast stuff out that much. So far, so good. Might be kind of flat to kind of play this one and be able to get into that cluster to free up the two. You might be able to bump it, but you need to bump it in play. See, this is better, but it makes the shot more difficult. I know you could go into that last ball safety play, but the two needs a home. The two has no home. So to cut up the corner, I don't know. Or hang up the one, you got options, but it's tricky right from here. One mistake and it's over. So a touchy roll. This is the game, match deciding game. So it's a strategic battle going on. But I do think if you choose to shoot the one bottom right hand corner, you'll get enough to get this ball out into play. But it's a tough shot and it's a pressure shot. It's a pressure shot. But I don't think going into the one in the side, you'll get enough juice to get that two ball in play. So then you're going to be reduced to playing safes, and I don't think you can win just because of where the two is. If you play safe and the guy misses his hit, what are you going to do with the two again? It's that play safe again. And sooner or later, that ain't going to work. Well, let's see. This is a tough way to play this game. When you get down to this last ball situation. If you're playing safe off your last ball before the 8, it's normally a real tough way to win over time. You might get that game, but that's a losing strategy of 8 ball. Maybe when it's one ball to one ball. So, yeah, he's got to try and find a shot. So he's going to try and kick it in. Let's see. Here it goes. Top left-hand corner. Back rail. Rail first, I mean. Wow, pretty good attempt and the safe. But now you're going to get saved. So Lonnie, I think Lonnie's just going to roll up here. So you got to be really careful with that last ball. That's a pretty snug safe. I think if he has that right-hand side rail, he could shoot at the 15. He could kick this 2 in again. Try and kick it in again in the top left-hand corner. Like if he could get underneath this. All right. Another shot that you're close, that maybe you can make this ball. You know, it's one thing to be shooting this from down table and have to go into that and kick it in, but you're close. You could get real good eyes on where you want to hit and stay accurate. But I don't think this is good. I think it's gonna be. I think it is close. They're looking for a ref because he's frozen on the ball. So you do have to watch if he does tickle the 15 because it's frozen. Well, here comes the ref. This match is, talk about tight. This has been a great match all through, team match wise. Everyone's been shooting pretty good, but there's been some really good games. Tight games, competitive games. I don't even think you can reach it. I have to use the bridge. Is he a lefty? Yeah. See that? I have to use that's a good bridge. Now he might have shot. If he could shoot it like this, it might be good. That's a good angle. All right. So he could pop it. But he's going to be behind the 11 this time. Or that 10. You could just stick the 10. Oh, man. But I would roll and even try and get him deeper into that 11. Another one? Oh, the bridge. They need a bridge. So he's going to just roll up on this 11. You know, you got to be careful. This is the, you know, you could miscue and scratch in the side. I mean, turn around, the other safe is just as good. It's the 1% that, you know, it's the 1% that could get you here. You miscue because you're shooting over the ball with a bridge. It's 5-5. There's a little bit of pressure, and he scratched. Just like I said. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just like that, I think it's going to hand the match. Of course it is. It's going to hand the match over to Great 8 Mix. Wow, Motley Cruz. Lonnie was playing great safes, had all the little moves all over the place. But you know what? Like I said, game 5 pressure, or, you know, hill pressure makes your mind go bananas. I would, you know, if he was asking his teammate for the bridge, I would have said, there isn't any. Ah, there's no bridge. Wow. Well, congratulations to Grade 8 Mix. That was an entertaining first match. Came down to the very, very end, almost the very last ball. But so be it. Well, we're going to move on. My name is Scott Simonetti. I'm with Omega Billiards TV. We are in day, I believe, 5 or 6, but it's definitely Teams Division. And we'll be back with a match up and coming. Thank you for listening. Daniel, take it away.
Thank you so much, Scott. All right, guys, that concludes our first match of Team Open 8-Ball. Stay tuned for more. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you shortly.